Hello everyone. Thank you for taking a minute out of your busy day to spend just a few minutes with me. I'm Cherie Moore and I have a message that I believe that somebody out there needs to hear. It's a message that isn't very popular. You don't hear it very often, if at all, in the grief community. But I think that it is a message that needs to be shared more often. People really need to know what I'm going to share here today. But first, a little bit about me. Maybe you've heard my story. I am the mother of 3 angels. My husband Henry and I spent 5 long years, as childless parents. We've held our babies in our arms as they died. We had a 10-day-old son named Christopher, a 2-day-old son named Casimir, and we had a baby girl named Eliana who was born still. And it was a long and terrible 5 years that we spent just searching for hope, trying to find peace, trying to be reconnected with our life purpose, trying to hold on to or even, rediscover joy. And that's what I want to talk to you about. I think that sometimes as bereaved parents, we kind of have a unspoken rule in the grief community that it really is perfectly okay to stay in a state of grief indefinitely. Parents, I'm letting you know here today that you were called for more. You were designed for more. You were not created to go through this horrible tragedy, losing your child. But then you were doomed to spend the rest of your life in a state of intense pain and agony as a result of what you have lived through. The key words here are, you have lived through this. And I want to give you permission today to live, to reconnect with family and friends, to develop meaningful relationships, to not put the memory of your precious child before anything else. That's what I want to encourage you to do today. Now, I'm a mom who has every reason, according to the grief community, to carry a cloak of sadness with me wherever I go. But I don't, because I believe firmly that the joy of the Lord is my strength. And there is a time and a season for everything. There was a season for me to mourn, to cry uncontrollably, to meditate on what our lives could have been had our children survived. There was a time for that. But if I'm going to walk in my life's purpose, which is to reach 25 million hurting parents with a message of hope, if I'm going to walk in that mission, I will not be in a constant state of agony and sadness and depression and anxiety and let those things rule my life. No, there was a time for that. And there was a time to turn my back on that. Mind you, I'm not talking that you need to turn your back on the memory of your child. No, we need never forget. We can't forget. Our bodies can't forget. But we do need to tap into our higher calling. And there's something more that each of us is destined to do. And we cannot do that while in the darkness. I'd like you to sound off on Facebook or in the comment section below if you have any questions that I can address on this topic in a video response, or if there's a blog post that I could write that would maybe clarify things or encourage you further. God bless you. He is with you. He hears you. He has not forgotten you. Until next time, this is Cherie Moore.